Hello, Earthlings. I'm Ian.
And I'm Sven, and we are Heads in Jars, playing Nazi zombies and talking about your world. The love quadrangle. We've got Rand and Elaine and Avienda and Min. Even though Min and Rand barely know each other at this point in the books. All right, is this one here we want to do?
Then
only
also
wall
there was
guns?
that weird. Yeah, okay, fine. Only wall guns for here.
Dope.
And there was also that weird scene in the trailer where Gwen was like, "Do you love her?"
Yeah. So okay, that
we're gonna assume that scene's
and
happening
that
too.
scene happens in Tyr.
Yeah.
In the books. So maybe
Yeah.
they've got to get to Tyr. They've got to go to the waste, go through the glass columns, frog march their asses after Couladin, and I really hope if they do that, and if they do, if let's say the Shido or the ones who they're fighting around Tyr, and they have to liberate Tyr, and that's how the prophecy of the Stone of Tyr falling and Rand claiming Kalandor happens. In the books is kind of, I don't say it's disappointing. It's a Robert Jordanism when Matt he kills Couladin off screen. You get a couple flashbacks of his musings about it, but you never actually have the battle of Couladin versus Matt described. So if they do make it to that point in the book, or in the show, I think that'd be pretty cool if they actually showed that instead of just telling it happened somewhere else.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about this because I agree that on screen I want to see it happen, but there is a sort of brilliance about not showing certain events happen from a first point of view and only just getting a recount of it from the aftermath.
What advantage do you think that has? I mean, I think it's cool in the book, but when you're doing a visual adaptation, that's one of those things that
No, that's why I said in the book. No.
Okay.
Like, that's why I started this out saying, like, on screen, I want to see Matt behead Couladin.
Okay, so now as a writer, because
sounds...
I'm curious to hear why you like it. I like it too. I think it's cool. But I'm curious to know why narratively you think it's awesome, or what you appreciate about it.
It has a couple... Ooh, actually, yeah, let me get that too. Why not? We can stay here like a round or two extra then.
Yeah, good call.
It has a couple of different effects. One of them is when you're reading a book, a lot of the times, or pretty much all the time, every important thing that happens is shown. Like, you see it from, like, someone's perspective. So, take, like, Lord of the Rings, you know? Like, the whole quest for the ring, you see from, you know, the perspective of the Nine.
Right.
But off screen, there is a whole other war happening in
the north,
you know, the east and the north. You know, with one of the Nazgul being in Dungul Dur, sailing Erebor, sailing Lothlorien. Jesus Christ, not Lothlorien.
Erebor's Dwarven, so
fucking realm, the Woodland realm and stuff like that.
Oh,
and,
gotcha. Mirkwood
and
shit.
You know, like, and Dane and
shall we go through or
hang
tight here for a second?
Yeah. No, yeah, thing. But there's a bullet of like other shit. I just opened it.
Right, Roger.
So there's a boatload of like other things that are happening that you don't actually get a first person view on. But these events are equally important. Now this point is more to illustrate like the coolness that you can do with like having multiple storylines that don't necessarily like converge. But it's a poor case study to a certain point because it's actually not talked about in Lord of the Rings. It's talked about in letters and in the Unfinished Tales.
Yeah,
and everything. So, but it allows, but it's just like an illustration for like the idea. So like it's cool to have things that are not going on in the main character's point of view, so you don't get to see exactly how they go down. Now, the second point is it's also interesting because you then you see how the characters react to it. Like you know, Rand, when he finds out what does Rand think when he finds out that Matt killed Couladin? Or it's not just that, actually. It was, it's also it's a combination of Lan telling Rand, like, don't kill him yourself. Set 100 men with the sole task of finding him and beheading him, because I know you want to do it yourself. You think you should, but don't do it because you're too important.
And Matt basically uses that strategy to trap Couladin. He makes it look like Rand is with his group because he tells his guys to scream, "Make way for the Dragon Reborn," etc.
Yeah.
So he uses that strategy to bait Couladin. And no, your point's totally valid. And another Robert Jordan thing that he does is similar to that. It's another one of those. It's not quite as off-screen-y, but it's similar. When he's describing battles or individual combat between, let's say, Rand and Turok in The Great Hunt, he tells you flowed from form to form. Boar rushing down the mountain, switched to river undercuts the bank in a fluid motion, and Turok's body flopped in 2 pieces to the ground. He tells you the story that way, so you kind of are left to fill in the blanks in a way that it'd be very difficult to describe a sword battle to, like, and he parried thusly with his left hand while spinning fluidly on his heel to do this and that and strike his pommel across his nose, all that bullshit. It's so much cooler to not really describe it, but let you, let your mind come up with something for those sword forms.
Yeah, I agree. Though, to a certain respect, what you just described is the idea of describing how river undercuts the bank works. When you were saying that, I'm just like, yeah, that sounds odd. That sounds oddly familiar to how I do write battle scenes.
Yeah.
To certain extents, because I kind of meld that type of in exactly what's going on at the same time with, holy shit, what I just read actually took a lot longer to happen than the 5 minutes it took for me to read it.
Yeah. A passage that goes by in the blink of an eye needs 5 pages of description to be captured or illustrated.
No. Well, yes, but no. It's yes. To get the detail down correct, you do need more words than you think. But
didn't you just say?
No, I don't need to try the box.
Didn't you just say what takes me 5 minutes to read takes very little time in real life? Isn't that what you just said?
Well, no. Okay, no. Yes, but I was trying. But I think I might have then just worded it poorly because I know exactly the effect that I'm. Because you haven't read the exact passages since I just wrote them, I haven't given them to you yet. But because it's a combination of giving those precise movements. But then also, when the battle is done, I will often remark, be like, this, my character will look up and oh, holy shit, the sun is now, it was at 1 and now it's at 4.
Mm. Gotcha. I see what you mean. Time seems to pass, in that descriptive moment.
Yeah, it seemed. Yeah, it seems that I'm describing something really slowly, or something that's happening really quickly, and to a degree I am, but then also the scene is a lot longer than it sounds too.
Yeah, narrative devices, narrative tools that make writing interesting and keep the imagination engaged.
Yeah.
That's why it's so hard to adapt. Well, it's probably difficult to adapt anything, but man, fantasy and stuff has got to be super hard to adapt. Oh, nice.
I definitely it's
magic is hard to put on screen, No.
Oh no. I agree with. Well, see, it depends. It's. Yeah, okay, it really does depend of how the what type of magic system you're talking about, because a lot of magic systems, especially in the modern day, are thought to be all have like Harry Potter is, incantations.
Right.
Well, for the plebeian students who don't know how to do it with their mind. But then again, even some, like the fucking, I mean, like I haven't read any of the books, honestly, so I'm taking all this shit from the fucking movie. But even Voldemort still has to say Avada Kedavra to fucking throw the killing curse.
Oh yeah, in the book he just kind of, he does. Yeah, no, he does say it. I think, especially in the fourth book. Other times he just lifts his wand and a green light jets out of it and someone dies. So I think that it's
okay, cool.
It's,
all right,
it's
so
whatever he wants to, dramatic effect and all that.
Yeah, and on screen it makes a lot more thing when fucking not Ralph Fiennes
draws it out all
doing,
long and dramatic and
just,
slowly. Yeah,
because he fucking plays Voldemort. I think very fun. It's a very fun Voldemort in my mind. I like him. I'm like he's not a scary character. You know what I mean? But like the way the dude portrays him is very, I don't know, like not authentic, because like since I haven't read the book, I can't call it authentic to the book.
I think he did a good job. I think Ralph
the character, the way I perceive the character, like the character of Voldemort, like I definitely get it. Like it's one of a lot of bad. Oh no, okay, but going back to my main point, Jesus Christ, about like magic systems, like not necessarily being super hard to replicate on screen, is because a lot of it is like form based or incantation based. It's more about like how you visualize
weaves
the magic, because like in season 1 of Wheel of Time, all the magic like earth and air and water all look
pretty much just like
spirit,
white,
all looked exactly the same.
And I kind of just hand waved that away in my head, being okay. This is we're thinking third person narrative POV almost. Like this is unreliable narrator. They can't see weaves very well yet. They can't differentiate them yet, that's for sure. So as an audience, you can't either. And I figured as they progressed in their power, we would understand more of the power. It would show us more of the power, I had hoped.
I would agree with you, but for the fact that, like, even when Moraine is doing magic alone for only land to see, it's still all the same. So
no. Well, see, we are at the same education level as the Wonder Kids, not Moraine, so we don't understand what's going on until they do.
Yeah, but that's just a horseshit argument when those are the only two people in the scene. Well, okay, like
I'm secretly being paid off by Amazon to tell you these things. Don't tell anybody.
Well, tell them to come up with better fucking ideas, because that's dog shit.
No, I don't get paid to tell them what I think. I get paid to tell you what to think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's cute. Well, Mr. Goebbels, you failed.
Oh, dear. All right, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. But no, so that's why like season 2 was better, because whoops. Oh, okay, good. I do that. Because yeah, like you actually got to see differentiation between the weaves, so it lent a little more credibility to what you were seeing.
Yeah.
Avatar does it well, the live action. What like earthbending. I mean, it looks pretty. I mean, like it's what I imagine. I mean, like it looks like what the cartoon does, just more thing. And like airbending, that's all good, and waterbending's all good, firebending's all good. I mean, I still maintain, now this is just like a world problem in my mind, I maintain that firebenders should not be able to firebend when the sun is down, because that sounds stupid. And I think that waterbenders should be able to draw water, like not necessarily have to do it out of the air, but just be able to do it, because the only two that are readily available in this respect then would be earth and air,
because earth and air, you just use what's around you.
The fire works, so water should just be easier to do.
And it shouldn't be harder in the desert than it is in wherever. It didn't make a lot of sense to me that the waterbenders were all like on the poles. Like, they're kind of deserts, and it's just fucking frozen shit there. It doesn't precipitate much. There's not a lot of waterness. Like, why aren't they in the rainforest or something around a river?
Yeah, no, like it doesn't make much sense. I guess, I mean, I don't know, like just playing for the Inuit society to be waterbenders.
Yeah.
Like I sort of get it.
Yeah,
but from a civilization standpoint, you're not going to get a great civilization in the frozen north or south, because you're isolated. The weather is harsh. The environment is not nourishing for actual growth of plants.
Yeah.
You're surrounded by water all the time, which means that you are cut off from the rest of civilization.
You have no
which means that
agriculture.
technology and no agriculture. Exactly. Like everything is in the game of civilization. Everything is stacked against you, and there's a reason why the Inuits didn't take over the world. I mean, God bless you guys with your seal hunting and shit
your raw seal fat diet. Like, that's some crazy shit to eat, guys. But I agree.
Exactly.
That's
like you came up with sunglasses. Congratulations, but that's about the extent of civilization.
the thing that makes the most sense about the Avatar world is that the firebenders, everything is sort of mechanized. They use metals a lot more. Yeah, they can use fire to do work as opposed to using your water to do work or dropping stones from high places.
Yeah, like
to do
the Earth
work.
Kingdom would be the most beautiful, and like the palaces and the
Would
cities
be like
would just
sculpted
be dazzling,
out
'cause
of,
they would
out of
they wouldn't
living
have-
stone.
Yeah, exactly. It would be effortless for
See,
them.
I wish they had
But
gone
the
with
Fire
that
Nation-
kind of a thing, like the Ogier almost, rather than a dwarven sort of angular stuff. I don't know. And that would have been really cool.
for the Fire
No,
Nation.
for the
I mean,
Earth
for the
Nation.
Earth
Yeah,
Nation?
instead of doing it really blocky
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
angular.
it should have. It should have been a lot more. Yeah, beautiful.
I guess it doesn't
mean,
have
like,
to be. I just think that would be a cool interpretation of it.
Well, no. Okay, think about this. You see Boomy, water, earthbend crystal. So, I mean,
that's
if I had that
true.
type of power, the artist in me would go nuts. I
Yeah.
mean, like, if I could earthbend crystal and gems, like, I mean, like, seriously, like, I'm shitting my dwarven pants right now. like, my mind cannot keep up with the amount of images that I want to flash in front of it. So, I think, like, you would just have, it would just be the most beautiful, dazzling society you've ever seen. And the air nomads... The fact that they call them nomads, but they have temples that they never really leave.
That's kinda goofy.
I don't get.
Just call them the air monks.
Yeah, air monks is fine, but I mean, air nomads sounds cool, but
It
like,
does have a
yeah,
ring
doesn't
to it.
make
It does
sense.
have a ring.
And it does help with their like, they're spiritually enlightened, and they're all usually detached from the
air
world.
gypsies.
That's why they live high up in the in the Himalayas, in awesome temples.
Yeah.
And it makes sense. But yeah, the water benders, that's the worst one. Like you would be anywhere in the... I mean, like, you think that they would thrive in some place in the equivalent of, like, the Caribbean.
Right. And you would assume that their shipbuilding would be the best. Like, they would have the dopest of the dope navy.
Yeah.
Because they would...
Up to the point with the firebenders and the mechanization.
Oh, but think
part.
about how you can influence ocean
Like the
currents
speed,
to speed
like the
you
speed you'd
along,
be able
like,
to do.
and the maneuverability of your boats because
Yes.
you can control
Yeah.
the water it's floating on. Man, you like create a mini whirlpool right underneath you. As long as you can overcome the inertia, it's not too quick. You don't snap your boat in half when it spins. Create a little whirlpool that spins you around 180 degrees. Yeah, that Fire Nation ship's gonna take like 40 miles to turn around. You can literally stop on a dime. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for the
Oh, yeah,
inertia part.
absolutely, right.
Physics sort of still exists in the magic world. But you can kind of hand wave some of that stuff away.
Yeah. Especially if you have, like, Aang
But
with
they
you.
have magic. Like, shut the fuck up.
I know, right? People are just like, what is this esoteric fucking discussion about the laws of Avatar magic?
It's great. See, this is why we play this game. Because it makes us think about weird shit like that.
Yes. Okay, what are the two celestial events that... Because, like, okay, we have, like, Sozin's Comet, or by extension, any fucking comet that enters Earth's atmosphere is going to dramatically increase the Firebender's power.
And this is a pretty nuts
A
comet
full
when you think
moon.
about it. It comes around again and, like, burns across our atmosphere. Not even, like, Halley's Comet.
Yeah. It is a pretty nuts thing. Yeah, it goes... Yeah, and it's not like every, like 10,000 years. It's every fucking century,
Yeah.
so that's kind of terrifying.
Or maybe it is more like Halley's Comet, where it's all we're seeing is... No, if it was Halley's Comet, all we'd be seeing is the ice trail behind it, not the fire trail, so...
No, and
Yeah.
remember, like, the comet burns clouds
That's
away.
true. It's absolutely in the atmosphere. Okay, again, magic is happening. Why am I overthinking the physics? Continue.
Yeah. This is very much magic. All right, so and then the air nomads, the water benders get way fucking OP'd with a full moon.
Right.
They never really discuss what happens with like a blood moon and a blue moon
All that
and all
cool
those other
shit.
type of things, but I'm going to assume that it's also pretty legit. But there are no celestial events that I know of that enhance earthbenders or airbenders.
I was thinking maybe volcanic activity, so it's not celestial, but it is something like earthy.
Well, why would that? But why would that be a power gain?
Because volcanic activity and earthquakes are basically the releases of huge amounts of pressure, or in this case, power. So maybe they can tap into that huge amount of unreleased kinetic energy and use that to fuel some intense level earth bending in those areas. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that could that would work as an analog, because I can't think of a celestial event that would have anything to do with rocks. Maybe a meteor shower. Maybe that's a lot of rocks burning up the atmosphere all at once. But again, that sounds almost more like
seems more the firebender.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then airbending, once again, like I can think of natural phenomena, be like, ooh, like during a hurricane, they should be super powerful or some shit like that. But I don't, it doesn't work with the celestial aspect for me. What, like when the solar winds are really bad? When the sun is just being a real bitch, they get more powerful.
All right, I need more ammo, so let's just go up here and I'm gonna pack a punch. Join me. Alright, M16 pack a punch. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hoorah.
But yeah. I think there should be some 2 celestial events for that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what it could possibly be for either of them. Or what planets would correspond with like Earth or anything. Like, is there a Greek god of the Earth?
Well, Gaia, mother of gods and titans.
There's no like celestial body or anything that corresponds to that god in Greek mythology. Do you know?
Well, a celestial body, that would be Roman mythology.
Okay, Roman
I'd have
mythology,
to look,
whatever. They ripped it off.
Because I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I don't know Roman mythology as well, because it's boring.
Word.
It is.
There's got to be like one happy around here somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, there's a few over here. But yeah, I guess you could have. Yeah, I guess you could be like, yeah, when a certain planet shines really bright in the sky.
When the moon is in the 7th house, and Jupiter aligns with Mars. Yeah, some shit like that. Yeah, I don't know enough about celestial events to ever. Like, the moon makes sense. The sun makes sense to me. Volcanoes would be dope if you were more powerful around volcanoes, and earthquake fault lines, ring of fire area. You know, have the. But
no, I think like a volcano would be the ultimate expression.
No, that is lava though. It is Earth. That is Earth like under pressure and exploding.
Yeah, like I think like lava would be the ultimate expression of earth bending.
Yeah. That would be dope. Well, they call it metal bending. The metal bending is the ultimate expression of earth bending according to Toph. Or is just the next level of
that's
it.
only the next level, but who's to say it's the actual.
Just look what Andril does with lava.
Fucking lava.
And how cool would that have been if Toph had been
exactly.
like, she's not an earth bender or a metal bender, she's a lava bender, and she can somehow heat up. No, that's lame. Never mind.
And
Disregard
also, like, you know, they only make an appearance once or twice, but sandbenders, like, you're an earthbender.
Yeah.
Like, why do they get like a whole special name? I mean, if they weren't in the sand, they would still be able to earth.
So I just assumed they were earthbenders that just were called sandbenders because they're fucking they're like sand people, you know. It's like a derogatory term for earthbenders that live in the desert. Goddamn sandbenders.
Right. Well, I mean, they steal.
Yeah,
all
exactly.
Pieces of shit.
Oh yeah, that part like where Appa gets stolen and goes into
Where
Avatar
Toph
mode.
has to choose between keeping the library afloat
and saving. Yeah,
Appa.
that is heartbreaking.
But then also though, but then by the same logic though, she has a hard time seeing in sand, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Which makes no sense.
Because it's not as solid. It's too shifty, I guess. It doesn't. According to her, it doesn't transmit sound as well or the vibrations as well, which I think makes sense because sand under vibration acts more like a liquid than it does a rock. So, although it may be made of a lot of small rocks, it is still sort of liquidy in property.
Maybe reload.
Word. Where you at?
Dressing room.
Getting all dolled up.
Okay, I'm gonna save my money and then Pack-a-Punch my M16.
Oh yes. Yeah, and M16 is the no-brainer first one to Pack-a-Punch, I think, in this map. If you can only use wall guns. AK-74 might be fun. I kind of want to try that. Have you Pack-a-Punched that before?
Ooh, that's actually what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be my second gun.
Open up that door and sacrifice most of your money.
I mean...
No, not right now, though. You got zombies behind you. You're gonna die.
Yeah, I should get the fudge out of here.
Yes.
Run away! Brave Sir Robin ran away, bravely ran away, away.
Ooh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I am red. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Ooh, I thought I was gonna die for a second. Yikes. That was like, you know, Rand getting hit by Patton Fane's blade again.
Yeah, so he hasn't been mortally wounded yet by anybody, has he? Or no, he was fucked up by Ishmael in the end of season 2, of course. Good. They got that semi right, I guess. Although that was the most anticlimactic boss fight ever.
No. Matt's the one who stabs him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
With the blade from Shrek.
So he gets the Patton Fane wound.
Yeah, but in a stupid way.
That's some weak shit. I forgot about that. I really need to recap season 2 ASAP before season 3 comes out. I know we've got some stuff coming up on that, so it'll be I will be recapping of necessity.
Yes, absolutely. But no, yeah. So that's yeah. I don't know where we were going with that though.
Yeah, we talked about.
Let's get the hell out of here.
I'm not sure. See, that's why I call it a stream of consciousness. Sometimes you lose consciousness.
Right.
Or in this case, the stream. Can't block the stream now.
Don't cross the streams. Why? Is that bad? Yes. Ray, when someone asks you if you're a god, you say
yes.
Yes.
Oh man.
That's a great. Yep. But going back to Wheel of Time, like that. Yeah. So he gets. Yes. Yeah. Shit. Where is that? God damn it! I know I was going somewhere, but now I'm all angry. I'm angry. I'm gonna be Harry now.
Oh God, Resident Alien.
Yes. That's
pretty.
Season 3 so far is shaping up to be interesting.
Pretty fun. Yeah, they got rid of the annoying girl. You know, the know-it-all girl.
Yes, absolutely.
And
I mean, they did replace him
with 2 other people, so that's not a good ratio of children to. You know, I prefer removing children from TV shows rather than adding them. So.
Yes, subtraction here is key. But they also did send away the baby alien.
That's true.
Which was good too, because like it was funny for the first few episodes, especially when it had been newly hatched and it was running around Harry's birthday party and eating raccoons and potentially like falling into the punch bowl, and then Liz remarks, now for some reason the punch is spicier.
Oh God damn, that's right.
Nice visual.
Gross.
So there's that. But so yeah, I was glad that the alien left after giving them, or the baby alien gets shipped back home after giving the message. That's all good. I'm kind of curious where the abduction of Mayor and Mayor's wife is going.
Yeah,
because that's completely out of the blue. Like they had that's a new plot.
Well, no, I think that was definitely alluded to in season 2, where she lost her baby like overnight, and
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember specifically because
right.
I haven't watched Resident Alien nearly as religiously as I've read the Wheel of Time books, so my knowledge is less than encyclopedic.
You don't say.
Mm.
Yeah. You might, yeah, because I was watching season 2 in the background whilst I was doing some watercolors, so I wasn't quite as focused. It's amazing, actually, how much attention painting takes.
I'm not surprised.
Now, I'm not surprised when I say it that way.
It sounds pretty sort of, well, duh.
All-consuming. It's pretty all-consuming, honestly. Like the only things you really, stop for, is for water, a leak, or strafing an African warlord for some green turf.
Mm.
Those are like the only 3 things you stop for.
Ooh, dags.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine it's kind of like when you're reading music. Yeah, that's pretty much your sole focus, is that music.
No, it's more like no. It's more like improvising.
Okay.
I mean, unless you're like doing paint by numbers and being lame.
Or you're painting
Or
a
you're just a
landscape
beginner.
that you're like copying, basically. That's not paint by numbers, but it is pretty much if you want to replicate the picture on a canvas.
Well, no, even that's
I wouldn't call that
harder than it
improvising.
sounds.
I didn't say it's harder or easier. I wouldn't call it improvising. I would call that
Well, no, it's
very
not improvising.
structured.
It's not like me where I'll just, fucking just take my palette knife and have fun.
Yeah, exactly. Go for it.
Alright, let me get the AK-25.
Mm-hmm. The AK-25, yes. The
I know it's the
AK-47's
74.
long-lost grandfather.
Alright, MP40 or M16 ditch?
Oh, ditch the MP40.
MP40.
For sure.
Alright, now let's go pack a punch this bitch.
Yeah.
Should be fun.
And then get a double tap, I think, soon as well. Once we see it. Or
Yes.
SP Cola. Well, there's all the things we need to get. I don't know about
Both
you.
of them.
All I have is Juggernaut still.
Yeah, that's all I have too. So we need all of the
Yep.
fucking perks.
All right.
But going back to what we were talking about.
Which, again, what was?
Yeah, I know, right? It's on the tip of my fucking tongue right now. This is so goddamn annoying.
Oh, man.
Okay, I got the AK-74 FU2.
For real? Is that what it's called?
No, it's the AK-74 FU2.
Dope.
Like, seriously.
Dope. Yeah.
Oh, and the red dot isn't a faggot one.
Mine is.
It actually is. It's a green dot with a bullseye around it.
Really? All right,
Yeah.
mine is a parentheses around the letter S.
Ooh. Oh, that's cruel.
It's so dumb.
That's cruel.
It's like no, it's not in parentheses. It's brackets. It's like those nipple parentheses. You know
No,
what I'm
I know
talking
which
about?
one you're talking about. Yeah,
So
that's
dumb.
That's rough,
it's so
bro.
narcissistic too. Like it's almost like if I had bought myself a gay, cheap Chinese like airsoft red dot, and I made sure the reticle was the first letter of my first name.
Yeah, I'm glad there isn't one with an I and fucking brackets like that. That'd just be weird. Yeah, that's some good shit.
Now, that could be
But-
kind of a fun thing to do. We bought cheap Chinese gun parts to see how bad they are.
Yeah, it actually would be
Let's
fun.
go out to your friend's ranch and film videos of us.
Yes.
That's a quick way to get demonetized really, really fast before it even starts. Demonetized before you get monetized. Boom. It's like that meme where the
it's
guy
not
tapping his nose. Can't get demonetized if you ain't monetized.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so weird seeing the box there. It's been there the whole time and hasn't
I know,
been
right?
touched.
Like every time I pass it, I just want to try it, but I can't.
You know, this is a decent map to do wall guns on because it actually has pretty good modern weapons on it, like the AK-74U and the M16, and you have that eternal benefit of ammo.
Yeah, and multiple good running lanes. Like this map is ideal to survive for a long time.
Yeah. And it has the most convenient pack-a-punch.
Yes.
You know, like, even
really
Delhize, you've got to go through and activate all the teleporters.
Though the teleporters are nice, though, because you get out of sticky situations.
That's true. But you have to, just go through more steps before you can pack-a-punch your first gun.
True. Yeah, you have to spend a lot more money. And there are no real good running lanes in Delhize.
Kind of are. Like, there's that.
That's why I said really good running lanes. Like this map
whole map
right
is
here.
just a giant circle.
This map is a clover leaf. You have the main running lane, and then you have the two offshoots on either side.
Holy cow. Fucker came out of nowhere. Sorry. Got distracted.
That's alright.
But yes, we had the main lane here.
Yeah.
And the one off to the side.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of zombies fucking coming.
Vodka.
Retreat! Operation Barbarossa is no longer active. Retreat to Berlin.
The Eastern Front is closed.
Schultz, we are returning home.
What would Schultz do with the Eastern Front?
Jawohl, Commandant.
Like, seriously,
Wait,
what would his role be aside from cannon fodder, I guess?
Well, honestly, you want the dark humor and what might happen?
Yeah.
I think he'd be turned into lunch.
Oh, damn. He's in Stalingrad. Yeah.
Yeah, the Germans are... Palace is just freezing his fucking ass off, basically, and it's just like, alright, well, shit, I'm kind of fucked. And Schultz just comes along and like, alright, everyone, the horses are dead. We got dinner. Boom!
General Burkhalter comes around to visit, and Schultz murders him and takes his place to get away from it all.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Dude, that actor, man, like, dude, I know there have always been fat people, but he's obese as fuck for today. He must have been, like, sideshow freak fat when that show was being made. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, because he's not a small bloke either. You know, I mean, like, he's...
Yeah, he looks taller than
not
Schultz,
like girth-wise. I mean, like tall-wise. I mean, he's got a head on him, so... All that extra weight, he's just a fat
How much
fuck.
do you think he weighs?
As you said, yeah, he's definitely obese.
Oh, yeah. No question. But how much do you think he weighs? I'm honestly going to say, like, pushing
something
400.
close to 300 pounds,
Dude, no, I think he's well over 300 pounds, man. Like, think about me and my heaviest, right? And add just 40 pounds to that. Do you think I would have been that big? No, dude, he's well over 300 pounds, man. Like, look at what a defensive lineman looks like. That's how round.
But he's not at that tall.
No, but that's how big he is. That's how fat he is. That's how wide he is. Like, distribute that to his shoulders, and you see what it's a D lineman, or an O lineman. Actually, they're even bigger.
I guess. Well, no. Like,
I'd easily say 300.
I don't know.
Plus
I think I'm
pounds.
still gonna hold around 300 pounds.
I don't know how to look this up, but I'm curious. I don't even know what that actor's name is. How fat was General Burkhalter? Answer: super. General Burkhalter.
Either or way, though, like, yeah, the actor who plays Schultz, yeah, is super fucking fat. Yeah, that is just
okay, so besides the lunch joke, what would his role be? Yeah. Where the hell is this last little dude? I hear it.
No, there's no last little dude. This is a new round,
dang,
bro.
Man, it just seems so quiet and chill. So calm.
Yeah. He would probably still be a sergeant and die really quickly because he can't run fast enough. He'd be a sniper's dream.
Well, there are like ancillary positions in the Eastern Front besides just charge the fortification, tally ho lads, or Los Jungs, I guess would be the German version of that. Jungs.
I mean, yeah, theoretically, he could just be like, someone in the rear bringing up food.
Yeah. He would probably be an aide, like a senior NCO to someone in, like, division headquarters or battalion HQ or something.
Yeah, I could see
Because
that.
he's an older NCO, you know, he's a sergeant, but, you know, so was Dad, and he sure as hell wasn't 3 stripes forever.
No, yeah. And like, yeah, like speaking of Schultz's age, yeah, he's definitely, I think, aged out of frontline combat duty.
He's girthed and aged out of frontline combat duty for sure.
Yeah. Though all that extra padding would help, you know, keep him warm in the Russian winter.
True. You know, weirdly, Clink actually does look like he's pretty fit for his age, so he may actually be in the best shape to go to the front out of any of the main Germans. If he can still fly.
Yeah. If he can still fly. And if the, you know, depending on like what stage of the war, because I mean, like Hogan's Heroes is this really weird thing where you're never really sure what time period it is, except for like very selective episodes. Like I think the only episode right now that I can think of is the D-Day one, where they're intercepting all the calls from the generals, trying to figure out what to do from German like high command and shit like that, and they keep like sending him in different directions. So that's like the only episodes where you actually get when you know the date, what's going on, exactly what date it is. But the rest of them are a lot more nebulous.
They talk about crazy top secret stuff too that isn't necessarily super date specific, like the Manhattan Project. Yes, we know when it happened, but they don't really reference a start or end or a midpoint. They just talk about it. So somehow these guys in the prison camp know about the Manhattan Project. But you know, we can hand wave that away because this is just, it's fun. It's fun, silly shit.
Yeah. Well, technically they didn't actually, they had never heard of it. And then when they mentioned it to London was just like, never mention this again.
Yeah, that's right.
Kill anyone who says anything about it.
Whoa.
So they're pretty hardcore and specific about that. Fucking happy. Or not happy. Fucking
golems.
Yeah. But yeah.
Woo.
But like as just like a whole though, like I fucking love that show.
It's very, very fun.
It's so great.
And you know, like some shows leave you hanging, make you ask questions, make you sort of like give you, oh my god, what's gonna happen? How are they gonna get out of this? I don't want to watch this. It's the dark part of the show. Nah, there's none of that in Hogan's Heroes. It's literally just like happy from beginning to end. Even when there's an adversity presented, it's in a really lighthearted, like, oh, let's get to it, boys, kind of manner.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely got a how-to attitude.
It's just, it doesn't take itself seriously.
Fun.
It doesn't try to, like, you know how later on MASH gets serious and has a point to make and becomes more philosophical and sort of critical of the war in general. It leaks more into the stories. I haven't seen that really at all in Hogan's Heroes. It's pretty uncomplicated.
No, yeah, the ideas are basically just as outlandish as they were in season 1.
Yeah.
And yeah, like
and the characters,
it's very Monster of the Weeks type of
I think it's the very epitome of the sitcom trope that at the end of the day, at the end of the episode, everything goes back to the way it always was. Everyone feels safe at the end of the episode because they know what to expect. It's like watching NCIS. Everyone always feels safe at the end because the episode always ends the same way.
Yeah, the dead people are still dead.
Oh yeah, but it's
you impassioned.
I know, it's terrible. I've been.
Well, so long as the killer gets put away, then I can feel
killer gets put away.
The dead person dying.
Most of the time, the killer gets like blown away, and then sometimes they talk about like the PTSD that some of the characters have from like murdering people with pens and shit. You know, like,
that's because
the number of people that these law enforcement officers would kill in the line of duty is absurd. You know, they rack up body counts that Marine infantrymen would be in awe of. And they're cops, man. Like, what the hell?
Hey, it's you know what I call it? Damn fine propaganda.
It is propaganda. Oh, it is so propaganda.
I said that all funkily. I don't know if that actually came through, but I went like propaganda.
wasn't quite sure what the trip up was, but
No, yeah,
I stood you
no,
under.
yeah, like I don't know, like yeah, like no, yeah, I don't know why I did that little trill at the end of it or in the middle of it, but yeah, propaganda. It is great fucking propaganda because it's even fucking whitewashed you.
Yes, I now support all law enforcement and 3-letter alphabet agencies.
Yeah. Yeah. You're always telling me, how you think the cops need tanks.
They do, actually. Like, dude, think about when the next killdozer comes. How are you going to get through the skin of a killdozer? A shotgun won't do it. An AR-15 won't do it, man. You need artillery. You need depleted uranium, man. Like, treat this shit like a Soviet battle tank, all right? This is practice for Red Dawn. If the police aren't armed like the military, when the Russians and the Chinese invade, what are we going to do?
Rely on the 400 million guns that are already in private citizens'
Oh,
hands.
but those aren't going to go through the killdozers that the Chinese infantry drop upon our unsuspecting, innocent, naked heads. We need artillery. The military is only, or not the military, the police need it, Ian, okay? You just don't understand. Get with the
I'm always
program.
advocating that the Second Amendment means that I can have a nuclear weapon. I need to be able to tactically nuke a city to sacrifice a few hundred whites to kill a buttload of commies.
Some of you may die. Awesome.
Indeed.
Lord Farquaad will always be relevant. That quote from that movie in general is going to be relatable forever.
Yeah, that honestly might be like chief. Was it Pixar?
No, DreamWorks.
DreamWorks, yeah, like that might be like chief DreamWorks, honestly, because like it's not just. I'm not talking necessarily the animation company, because like it still looks good, but like like certain things look dated, but like everything about Shrek 1,
yes,
is gold.
Man, we have our little we did our Songs of Scooby-Doo, and we're gonna do one about one of our other favorite cartoons in the future. We should think about doing one for that movie. Because that movie and Smash Mouth's soundtrack is pretty epic. Like the intro to that, the intro to the whole movie, when Shrek is getting ready in the opening credits, and he's like showering in his swamp with swamp juice and stuff. It's, hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. It's fucking dope. I was like, what? It was perfect when it came out. So I think that'd be fun too.
No, yeah, we should definitely do that. Actually, we should just fucking rewatch the movie just in general, because I haven't seen it in way too long.
Yeah, same here. I do remember another one, that their rendition of Hallelujah, and I don't remember who the original artist of that song is, to my discredit. Ooh, shoot.
This is annoying me, because I do know this, but it's one of those like situations where it's either at the front of your brain or at the back of it. For me right now, it's at like the very front.
Is your brain like itching in the front or something? What do you mean it's in the front? That's a weird thing to say.
Really? You've never like experienced this where you know the answer and you can feel where it is in your brain, but you just
where it is in my brain? No, I've never localized a thought.
Well, no, dude, like some things tickle the back of your brain, some things tickle the front of your brain.
I just use that as an expression. I've never actually like specifically ever thought that
it's an expression, but it's an expression that everyone understands because it's a literal sensation too.
I don't know about this. People in the comments chime in, because I don't localize thoughts in my head. That's kind of interesting. I didn't think that was a thing. It never occurred to me that was a thing, that you can feel certain things in different parts of your brain. Like when you think really hard about math, does the left side of your brain like hurt or something? I'm confused.
No, my whole brain shuts down.
Oh, well, that's different.
No. It's not. No. You don't feel things like this, like that, like which side of your brain it is. Now I'm talking about like when you have something that's. Wait, Leonard Cohen? No, not Leonard Cohen. Jesus. No, it's like when someone it's like when you when something's at the back of your mind or like at the tip of your tongue.
Yeah.
from
Well,
often, it'll be like it's the front of your brain, it's the back of your brain. It's just something like itch. It's like an itch in the back of the brain. Like it's a maybe not like a sensation in the same way that stabbing yourself in the dick is a sensation.
No,
but it's a sensation nonetheless.
Okay, no, I genuinely think that this is either something that I don't have or something that's more unique to you, because I genuinely don't relate to that. Like, this is the first I've ever thought of that. Yeah, it's kind of trippy. It's like visualization stuff. I have a real hard time forming pictures in my mind.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, like you tell me that you can just imagine an object and you can spin it around in all directions and stuff. Like, no, I can do that conceptually in my mind. I'm doing it, but I'm not seeing an apple in 4 dimensions or whatever.
And honestly, an apple is like the easiest thing right now. I'm fucking picturing a goddamn Porsche.
Yeah, word. Yeah, so I can picture it, but it's not a picture. I don't fucking know how to even describe it. I don't see a Porsche 911, but I know I could describe it to you.
2D drawing of a VW bug.
No, dude. It's a squashed bug. That's right. It is. It's a squashed kefir. Yes. Aphantasia. I don't think I have it like completely nothing. Like, there's like the closest I can describe it to you is glimpses, flashes of shapes, flashes of pictures, but never a fully formed, resolved image.
I can visualize exactly what that looks like in a dramatic sci-fi movie setting with like wind effects whooshing past you as the images form and break in shards, tearing themselves asunder and rebuilding themselves very quickly.
It sounds kind of traumatic when you say it that way, though. That's like describing some terrible like thought device in Wheel of Time. My thoughts were torn asunder, flashing before my eyes, and they're ripped away, dissolving into nothingness and blankness until they reformed like stabs in my retinas or something. They're pretty intense.
Yeah, take away the stabs in your retinas, and you got actually really that was some good prose right there. Not bad. But no, like like as you were describing, like flashes. That's the way I interpret flashes.
Because they're not even they're not like flashes like a picture book flashing. It's just, God, it's so freaking hard to describe. You know, man. Like, how do you describe your brain to someone else?
I don't know. Yeah, like I mean, like no, I think I can visualize what you're getting at. I mean, like flashes to me, like I took the narration to the next level. But my guess is that you're more seeing. Like my guess is that like you're it would be more akin to recalling the memory of looking at a picture of a Porsche online and seeing it for an instant, and then having to refile that picture back in the memory, and then having to dig it out again, and then look at it for an instant, and then goes back.
Yeah.
Instead of being able to hold the picture in front of you and move it around.
Right.
And be like, oh, look, that's the undercarriage. Ooh, that's a nice polish. Or be like, oh, look at that light gleam that is now going over the hood onto the glass. Look how, like, the yellow is now shining and it almost looks orange.
And see, when you say all those things, I can picture them, but they're not, I don't know. They're not pictures.
You see, like, to me, like, it would be, like if you had the perfect 3D, like to describe it to you, if you had a perfect rendering on a computer screen of a Porsche 911 in a CAD program, and everything was absolutely right, with ray tracing to do all the lighting and the shadow effect and stuff like that. And with your cursor, you were moving it up, down, left, right, to look at all angles of it. That's what I see.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. I definitely don't see that level of detail. Yeah, it's kind of trippy. The way that technically we share 50% of our DNA, and yet certain parts of our physiology or psychology they just work more than 50% differently, it seems.
Yes. Yeah. You have a freakish way of memorizing facts, old and new. I mean, like, I have a lot of random, like, I know a buttload of shit. you know.
Yeah.
But it seems to be like over like a vast landscape, and there are, but it's like it's not. But it's not. I'm not going to call it finite, but it's like there is like a limit to what I will put into it.
Well, there's a lot
because
of fucking
I have
zombies
to,
here. Jesus.
Yeah, right. Because I have to find it really interesting to add it to my forest. But like you just have this like you know like just way of memorizing shit that just kind of puts me at all, because I'm like, I don't fucking know how he does that.
Yeah, it's something I guess I've taken for granted, so it doesn't seem that cool to me.
Yeah. In the same way that like me like describing how I see a Porsche 911, like when you said, "Well, that's really trippy," I'm just like, "Is it? No, it's just it's my reality."
Like I think it'd be really
I've
cool
always
to
done
be
it.
able to like play out scenes in my head in vivid detail, like when I'm bored sitting in a sauna or something. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. Honestly, I wish I could give you a feed to my brain in
crap.
the sauna.
God damn it! I need ammo.
Like seriously, because like,
good. Ooh,
yeah, nice. Because like like I wish I could give you a feed to my brain, like not just in the sauna, man. Like, because like I think you would just be like laughing your ass off at all like the random like cartoons and like scenes from my books that I just play out in my head randomly.
That would be a trip.
Or just be like you know, or just like, you know, like, fuck it, right now I'm gonna rewatch Boromir's death scene in Lord of the Rings, or the Council of Elrond, or any scene from Lord of the Rings, honestly, or a buttload of scenes from Star Trek, or a buttload of scenes from MASH, or House, or Futurama, or Scooby Doo, or, you know, any number of, you know, like the shows that I have memorized and do this with. It's great.
I'm gonna buy some perks. Holy cow! I've been buying ammo like it's going out of style. It's pretty annoying. We haven't gotten any max ammos, man. You notice that?
Yeah, I want to pack a punch my M16.
Word, I will join you when you go up there.
But I need
obviously.
a little more points. Yeah.
We need to kill these fools. Where are they? Where be they?
Yes, I'm not sure.
Wish you could go up there and... Actually, it doesn't matter. I can buy this on the wall. I just don't have enough money either way. Oh, damn, look at that kill disparity.
Wow. Well, I'm just M16ing it up at this moment.
Yeah, I pack-a-punched my M16 a long time ago.
Well, aren't you special?
Yep.
But you still can't visualize shit.
But I can sing like Bob Dylan. No, I don't have any... Oh, I do have enough ammo for this. Good. Fuck me. For a second, I panicked. I was like, no,
yes, that would be
bollocks.
bad.
Shite bollocks, you bastard. Yeah, what are we going to do when the Chinese paratroopers drop the killdozers on our unsuspecting Colorado heads? We have to rise up,
We will
fight
take
back.
up arms and fight to the death.
And just don't go to Jack's because they don't have any semi-auto rifles there. You have to go to a better gun store to pick up your ammo.
Yes.
Or not ammo, your arms.
Yes.
Well, it's not I don't have any. Oh no,
Well,
I
have
have ammo.
swords.
That is
I'll
no
meet them
good.
culturally.
Whoa.
You can shoot them. I'll stab them.
No. You're gonna bayonet them. Fix bayonets. Tell you ho, chaps.
No, I'm gonna no. I'm gonna Japanese samurai charge them, World War II style.
No, just charge the enemy with an MP40 in one hand and a sword in the other.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Ooh, I totally want to do a picture thing of that now.
Okay. No.
Oh, come on. It does, right? Doesn't it sound like absolutely ridiculous?
Yeah, it's hilarious. No, go away, dog. I'm just shooting grenades at this motherfucker. Okay, thank fuck. Finally, ammo. All right.
You good?
Yeah, I got 0 bullets, period, so whenever you're ready.
Oh, word. Alright.
Dope.
I'm gonna go pack punch.
Word, I'll follow you up there.
I'm just waiting so we can get more grenade kills.
Yeah. I was picking up what you're putting down.
Good. This is what I'm putting down. Smells pretty strong.
Oh, well, good thing I'm not in the same air vicinity as you.
Don't Don't worry, I'm piping it upstairs. I got a direct line.
Oh, that's unsettling.
Why do you think you're always falling asleep to monkeys going?
I thought that was the evil monkey living in my closet.
Yeah, I'll stop. And that's my rendition of The Lion King.
I was thinking more of the Jungle Book.
I haven't seen either of them for donkey's years, so I don't remember how.
Yeah, same here, actually. We have them on VHS. We got to bust out. We got to find a CRT TV, buy a VCR, and relive the. I was gonna say glory days, but that doesn't sound right. The days of my youth when I was told what it means to be a man by Disney.
Man. Yeah. Well, it is interesting because I mean, you know, we were talking about how your formative youth's movies, you remember a lot of. I mean, specifically a couple, but I mean, like, you remember watching a lot of Disney movies.
Yeah.
And I definitely, when I'm growing up, remember watching a lot more Pixar movies.
Mm-hmm, which makes sense. Pixar started getting really big, you know, around the Toy Story time. So I remember watching Toy Story, of course, and, you know, I'm sure you watched Toy Story, Monsters, Inc., and...
Monsters, Inc. is the one that I remember the best, being, like, the first one that really stuck in the old novel.
And then there was Shrek, of course. That's not Pixar, but it's still that sort of digital animation, the very much 3D modeling animation.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you son of a...
Though Monsters, Inc., though, like, sticks more to me than Shrek. Because I think Monsters, Inc., it was more geared towards, like, you know, little kids. I think Shrek, when I saw it, was a little too smart-alecky and funny for my little mind to understand.
Yeah, I guess that's... Yeah, because when that came out... When was that? Do you remember what year? Was that like 2000, 2001?
If it was the end of the... If we remember this at the end of the thing, I'll go check.
Yeah.
But it was a long time ago, so...
It was somewhere around the early aughts for sure. Turn of the millennium.
Yeah.
Shrek came out, which would have meant you were like kindergarten kind of age.
Wait. Hold, let's see if this works. Hey Siri, when did the movie Shrek get released? Fuck me.
When?
I was fucking... Holy shit. Okay, I was young as balls when that got
out.
Like
4?
Okay, yep, there's... A little older, but yeah.
So, when did it come out?
Okay, so that explains why I have no memory of
When did it come out?
Before... 2001.
Okay, so I was pretty much spot on. Yeah, so I was 11 when it came out. Boom, I just aged myself, everyone.
Yes.
When I run for office, politicians will be digging through this and they'll figure it out.
Yeah, this would make honestly, like, after us doing this for years and years and years, at that time, the campaign research would definitely take a long time to do.
That would be so funny. It's the ultimate FU. They have to listen to fucking thousands of hours of our inane ramblings while playing a video game to find dirt and sound clips. I mean, there's probably a billion sound clips you could take out of here, out of context or in context, that might be good for God, I can't see. Might be
Oh no, yeah, there are plenty of things you can twist around.
Or even just say like Sven. Oh shoot, we're gonna have to redact that.
Doesn't believes in a 3-day waiting period. He is not for Second Amendment. Vote no on him.
He doesn't believe you can bring mutated anthrax on a duck hunt.
Yeah, that type of shit. You see, yeah, there's plenty of fun things you can twist all over the place, even though it is...
Or turn it the other way around. The candidate believes that shooting zombies in the face is a good pleasure activity. In reality, it's turned into a violent, hateful socialist. Stand together to protect our children from Sven.
Yes.
Rated PG-13. I don't know where that came out. Fucking South Park.
Yeah. But no, yeah, like going to like Pixar. So okay, so Shrek, yeah, 2001. So that's why I definitely remember Monsters Inc. Because that's going to be after that.
Yeah.
But
and
yeah, like,
A Bug's
Shrek,
Life.
I remember watching it the first time. It was funny, but like when I watch it now, like it's like, you know, it's the best type of humor because it works on both levels, but like you appreciate all the subtle humor that is meant for adults.
Yeah, it really is one of the perfect cartoon, like adult / children's. It's got something for everyone. It's smart and it's definitely got adult references, but kids find it relatable as well. I'm sure it was a huge success. Now, you know, before Mike Myers signed on to do the voice of Shrek, it was Chris Farley. Now, I'm not going to say that it would have been worse or anything, but I have a real hard time reimagining. Like, Chris Farley, it would just be something completely different. I just don't... I can't picture it. It'd be crazy. I can't hear it, I should say, because I'm just so used to Mike Myers' Scottish Shrek.
Yeah, no, I can't imagine anyone else being Shrek than him. Because it's like
that voice.
The role worked just so well.
Yeah, I can't believe they
you know, it would be like Sean Connery having be like, oh sure, I will play Gandalf.
Oh man,
like I can imagine it, and to a certain respect, I can't wait for AI to get good enough that I can actually make this happen. But
so do all who live to see such times, Frodo.
Know,
but that is not for them to decide.
Exactly.
All that is left for them to decide is what to do with the time that is given to them. My terrible Sean Connery accent.
It was good enough. It wasn't the best, but it was funny enough. But like, no, yeah, you're absolutely right. Like, I think it'll be really fun to do that, and then, you know, just watch them all. But like, Ian McKellen will always be Gandalf.
He'll always be the goat. Yeah,
and he's made that role. I mean, even in the crappy Hobbit movies,
they had to have him back.
Gandalf is still pretty Gandalf.
That's how you know they got the casting for those movies so damn well that when I think of Aragorn now, I think of Viggo Mortensen's portrayal of Aragorn, and when I think of Boromir, I do tend to think of Sean Bean as Boromir. Faramir, less so, because they really did the character kind of dirty. So
that's pretty widely,
but I can really see a lot of, and of course Ian McKellen's Gandalf. That's pretty much taken over my mind's eye interpretation of what that character looks like and kind of sounds like too.
Yeah.
Although I suppose the Aragorn in the book speaks a lot more formally than Aragorn really did in the story in the movies, and I don't know how well that would have been how well that would have come across dialogue wise in a live action movie. Those kind, you know what I'm talking about? His kingly speech almost. That a little more cultured, verbose. Less natural way of talking.
Yeah. Because in the movies he's not as. He's not as kingly. He's not as. I'm not gonna say like important, but like in the decision, you know, to go to the mines of Moria, you know, in the book, Gandalf and Frodo awakens in the night, whatever, and hears Aragorn and Gandalf talking about what course they should take, and Gandalf says like, "Ooh, what about the secret way that we talked about earlier?" And Aragorn's just like, "No, I beg you, do not mention this to anyone. Do not even consider it until it's the last
right.
option."
Yeah, it wasn't Gimli that was pushing for it at first. It was actually Gandalf.
Yeah, and then even when the course is decided, Aragorn is just like, this is a bad idea.
Under
I'm not
protest.
saying this because of me. I'm saying this because I'm telling you, Gandalf, beware if you cross the threshold, because he just has this feeling that it is not going to go well for him. And then he also says, like, I too have, you know, been through Moria, and it is an experience I am not eager to repeat. So yeah, there's those subtle things, or there's like when in the Houses of Healing, when I can't remember if it's Merry or Pippin says like, oh, like, do you have any like pipeweed to smoke? Because I lost mine when I lost my gear, and Aragorn is just like, Master Hobbit, if you think that I have trekked through fire and all these other type of things just to bring a soldier some pipeweed because he has forgotten to
bring his own kit properly.
Yeah, stuff like that. You are sorely mistaken. But then he kind of like laughs it off and just says like, but I will have like, you know, like the master send you what he like something to that effect.
Yeah. Oh man, I am screwed. I need ammo so badly. God, why do I keep running out of ammo in this
you
map?
got enough. So yeah, like you're right. Like there are the points that I wish they would have kept in the movie. I mean, but I don't like this is like super nitpicking for the best adaptation of a story
Ever
that we've gotten.
Like there's not there. Well, we still have to watch the Rankin and Bass stuff. I cannot say it's better or worse as of an adaptation because I haven't seen it. All I know is that it has some catchy ass songs.
We need to watch the what?
The Rankin and Bass cartoon versions of Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay. I was like so fucking lost. I'm like, what the hell is he?
I thought I lost the
about?
connection. I was like, man, did we just like did we lose our audio feed? That's messed up.
Just drop. Yeah. No. Okay.
No,
We
Chawa. Fuck. That's super weak.
Not good.
I'm just rage blasting, and so I started blasting. Ooh, in the butt. Hell yeah. I shot a zombie through his butt into his face. That's some like Quentin Tarantino killed a person kind of thing.
Oh god damn it! Why are there so many? Oh Jesus Christ! Oh, I'm dead.
You made it.
And praying. You made it. I made it, but you're dead. Like I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to you. Oh no, I'm dead. Holy shit! I survived.
Stand left.
Wow.
Stand left. Oh, I died.
What a shame. But no, Aragorn's speech is like they do it fine. Like I have very little complaints about. I mean, I have many complaints, obviously, about the movies, and I've expressed many of them here. But
they're not like true complaints in the same way that we have complaints about the Wheel of Time.
Yeah. These are just like it would be cool if they had done this, but like not like the only real complaint about Lord of the Rings that I'll level with a lot of criticism is how badly they fucked up Faramir. Like that one just is an egregious case. But that's a small concession to deal with on top of an ocean of goodness.
Just a FYI, Ian, we're hitting 2 hours, so the recording is gonna probably crap out on us soon.
Oh shit! Should I just die?
I think it might be best. It's kind of an abrupt end to the stream, but we can only record 2 hours at a time.
Yeah, fuck this shit. I forgot. All right, fine. Oh no, they got me. Everyone, I died.
The great tragedy of our age has just unfolded.
Yes.
You may or may not have seen it. Look at that disparity. 377, 235. Wow, only one down each. None of us died the entire freaking... That's crazy. I didn't realize that.
That's pretty impressive.
It is.
Nice.
Well, that's all we've got today. Thanks for watching.
Like, comment, and subscribe down below.
And we will catch you next time.